How's it going? We're doing well? I'm still, like, I don't know why, but I still expect your stream avatar to be, like, this giant, Pokemon. You're sitting here trying to not melt in a shirt, and I'm just like, I feel ya. So, like, I got some really happy news from one of my friends, and, it filled me with, like, the kind of energy that, like, I couldn't sit still. And, so, as soon as my husband got home, I was just like, we need to walk. And so he got his shoes on, he helped me get my shoes on, and we went for a walk, went to a place called the Pony Keg, and I ended up getting ice cream, and like a ice cream cone, and it was nice. And but yeah, I feel the whole, like, melting thing, because it is 95 degrees Fahrenheit. How much is that for Celsius? Like 35 or something like that? 38? Like, it's hot. And it's real feel of, like, over 100 degrees. It's absolutely insane right now. But anyways, how are you doing? You when it's like 20 here. So what? That means it's like 70 or 80? Oh, you just got back from walking, Millie Moo. Yeah, I can feel that. Hiya, Tiz. You recognize this shirt? Yep, you do. I wear it when I'm super happy, and also when I'm changing shirts because I was a bag of sweat. Yeah, I got back from the walk that I went on with my husband, and I was a bag of sweat, and I was like, I need to change. You are alive. I am glad that you are alive, and the world is better for it. The world is better that you, for the fact that you are alive. Same for you, Tiz, I guess. Hi, Callie. How are you? I hope you are well. It is just great that you are here. Tiz, you know I give you all sorts of grief. Paul, any of those people who disagree with you don't need to be around you. So, wasting time on them is just honestly, it's just a waste. Hi, Ninjube! How are you? I am super hyper today. Why did Alabaster Bot, why are you timing people out? I'm gonna repost that because that was fine. Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna resend that because I need to read that. It said something about refrain from sending long messages. I'm gonna go check that. Fridge died, lost $500. What? Well, first off, why do you have $500 worth of food? I don't even have that much food. But I'm glad that you have a new fridge. Oh, family of 3. That makes sense. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's paragraph protection. max message length 140 characters. I'm gonna bump that up to like 300. But that explains why it bobbed you. $500 could be one steak. What kind of steak are you getting? I want to eat it. Because that sounds like it's like dry, aged something. Now I want steak. Paul, why did you do this to me? Why did you make me want steak? Why did you make me Wagyu beef? Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Wagyu beef. 300 is good, 280 is Twitter limit, but Twitch won't stop you sending at any point. Yeah. So basically that was the wait, Arby's has a Wagyu burger? What? You're making me want to go back to Arby's, and I hate Arby's. Which is funny because I've been wanting to go to Arby's for like the last 2 months. I blame baby. It's funny as heck because like usually my husband knows that I'm sick or something's up if I'm asking to go to Arby's because I worked at Arby's. Arby's was my first job ever. I worked there for like one summer and I saw all the stuff that happened behind the scenes and lost any appetite for anything Arby's. Like, and honestly, it made me stop drinking soda for a while because like the amount of like there's this thing called soda fat that happens with what is it called? So soda fat is like congealed soda. If you leave it too long in the pipes, in like the tubes for the like soda pop machines, so like I don't get soda unless it's bottled soda. I don't get anything out of machines if I can help it, because it's just hyper gross. And if anyone is like out eating with me and they put like a half full thing of soda into a trash can, I immediately am just going, I sort of hate you right now. Because the amount of times that I had to switch out trash bags and they had cups with liquid in them and it would break and there would be liquid everywhere and dripping trash bags, I hated that. I hated that with a vengeance. So that's like still a trigger I have from that. But like honestly, what I'm craving the most from Arby's is the curly fries. The curly fries and the jalapeno peppers. Like the jalapeno poppers are I don't know. I just love them. I also got my wisdom teeth out when I was working at Arby's, so like all I could eat was like, I think they had a fish sandwich that I loved, and like I got lockjaw when like right afterwards, and the only way I could eat was like I had to lever I had to completely lever the fish sandwich awkwardly into my mouth, and it was so funny and weird how I had to do it. God, I'm so hungry. I had a salad before I started stream, but obviously it was mostly just iceberg lettuce and like, I don't know, shredded cheese, salt, pepper, olive oil, and vinegar. So there was nothing in there that would actually, you know, give me energy. But I didn't feel like making a sandwich. I don't think I've had Raleigh's fries. I actually would probably place... Oh no! You accidentally served the customer au jus sauce instead of coffee. That is amazing. That is amazing, and I kind of wish I could have seen their face when they took a sip. Because, like, the au jus sauce is what, like, straight beef sauce? Oh. That poor customer. I hope you didn't get yelled at. Oh, jeez. Bovril? What's Bovril? This is a really interesting conversation, and I kind of want to continue it, but it is time for us to get into a video game. Oh, they were super sweet? That's good. That's nice. I had an old guy who was just this little old man who was just really sweet, and he kept trying to tip me. And like I kept telling him no, but you could tell he was lonely. He was just sweet old man, and one time he came in and he had a like an Air Force hat or like some kind of retired hat on, and like retired military, and I took my break just so that I could sit down with this guy and just have a chat with him, and it was amazing. His stories were great, and I found out that he was coming regularly to Arby's because that had been his tradition that he did with his wife, and she had just passed away like a couple of weeks prior. But I was so glad that I got to talk to him. But anyways, I need to focus. It is time for a video game. Let's get into this video game. Turn the music off. Turn that to that. I just realized captions weren't going. Now they are. I'm smart. I know how things work. Sexy Brutale, there we are. So Bovril is a beef flavored... Ew. I don't know how I feel like that. I don't know how I feel about this. Powder form, you just add water. Is that kind of like that reminds me of like bouillon cubes. Like you put a bouillon cube into water and it turns into like beef broth. I'm gonna turn it down on my headset because I can't hear myself think. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this. So basically we're going to zoom through a bit because, like I said, I buggered it the last time we played. And I need to remember what I needed to do. I need to go to the chapel. Yes! Care packages would be fun. I would love that. Need to figure how that would work, but no, wait, actually that would kind of work because I have a P.O. box. Oh, making couscous with it? Seriously, I'm going to have to go and like stuff my face after stream. You guys are killing me. Go through the window, Boone. Go through the window. Walk faster. So there's actually, since Tiz is gone and I can talk about this in safety, there's a recipe that I make, and it's called, like like, I have two different versions of pho noodles that I do. There is a I found a place where I can go and do I can get stock faux broth, so I don't have to make it myself. But what I do is, Tiz, you might not want to listen for a second. Just mute me for a second, and I'll put a thumbs up when I'm back, because I'm talking about stuff that you don't like. But starting now. Anyways, so basically the faux noodles is like the stock for it. It comes in like a regular stock thing, and it's really tasty. But what I do is I get rice noodles, and I'll bring the stock noodles to boiling, and I will I'll boil it with the rice noodles for like 15 minutes, and it turns into like a gravy, and it's so flavorful. It's so good and amazing. And the other recipe that I'll do is I'll actually make faux broth from scratch, and it takes like 8 hours to make, but it is so good. All right, Tiz, you can come back. So I'm done talking about the forbidden stuff. No, I know. Uncle Roger would be very, very upset with me. I know some people have food triggers, I guess. And they, like, I know they don't like eating them, but some people also don't like talking about it or hearing about it, so I try to be sensitive to that. And certain people have come to me with that, and I want to be sensitive towards them as well. I'm not even paying attention to the game, I'm just like, food! Mainly because this is an unskippable cutscene right now. Paul, if you want, I can send you the recipe. It's really good. Unskippable cutscene. Need to find like a whatchamahoosit, like a elevator music. There we go. Words are hard. Ooh, an Asian supermarket? That would be amazing! Oh man. That sounds so good. I need to go to it. Like, I need to find an Asian supermarket. Why is all of their food so amazing? With some exceptions. So some stuff I can't. I just can't. But it's so filling. Alright, so I need to wait. If I remember correctly, what I need to do is I need to go down. Once he brings the bomb into the room, I need to set my timer, or set my respawn to the bomb. And then restart the day. And then once I respawn inside the other room, I need to find the clippers, clip the thing on the bomb, and that'll trigger the next set of everything. Where I live is super multicultural. Indian, Chinese, Japanese, Polish. Sweet! The area I live in is actually, ironically, very, I wouldn't say it's not multicultural, but it's very Jewish in my area. We have a temple right down the road from us, and so like there's an entire section in our Kroger that is kosher food, and basically good for them, or I guess not not specifically good, but more safe for them to eat, because it was prepared in alignment with their beliefs, if that's how you say it. I think. I'm not sure how that works because I am not Jewish. I have a Jewish friend. Actually, my ex is Jewish, but he converted, and I guess I have questions for him. I will have to ask him that at some point. Alright. Come on, Boone. Whee! Clip. Clip. Please. Thank you. There we go. And that did it. And of course that happened, and then he's like, no, let's not have this happen anymore. Cardio, blah blah blah. Zooming through all of those. That is something that I am doing. It's not a bug. If you want, if you missed last stream and want to actually read all these, go watch last stream. It's all there. Yeah, see the previous VOD. It should still be there. But yeah, potential spoilers. If you have not watched. I'm actually trying to figure out what I am going to eat today. For, like, dinner food, because my husband is headed to Krav Maga. Hey! Congrats, Paul! You won the junk game! And it wasn't his for once. But, what was I saying? Yeah. Husband is going to the, Krav Magas, and he's doing his, athletic workout, martial arts stuff. Which hopefully means that he won't get, you know, punched in... He got punched in the face last time, and he didn't exactly get a black eye, but it was very close. Which means guy landed a good hit on him. Like I was kind of impressed, but yeah, it's just like, are you okay? Do I need to come defend you? It's like, no, it's fine. Button mash. Is this going to be the place where he gives us this choice? There is one other option. Walk away, use the watch. Let the party start again. My choice is to... no, not restart the day. This place is yours, Lucas. It is horrible and broken and twisted. You don't have to be here. I loved you. I loved you so much, and you loved me. I know you're sorry. I know it's not enough, but it is done. Let some of the pain go. Live your life. Goodbye, my love. Well, that's cool. So he's finally moving on. I have no idea what that means, Tiz. So he's going and saving everyone? I think he is using his clothes to save everyone at the same time. Goodbye, my love. Whatever I am, I'm always here. Visit if you want, but don't stay too long. It's time to make new memories. Time to live the life you still have. Time to move on, old man. I'm guessing that was the graveyard where everyone died. Or was buried. And that is the Sexy Brutale. It was an absolutely wonderful game, and I enjoyed playing it. The concept was very interesting, and I really enjoyed it. That was Lucas in the real world, free from his self-made nightmare? Yeah. That would make sense. I first saw this game played by Voidburger on Twitch, and she's a real fun person, and yeah, she didn't understand the whole peeping Tom mechanic at first, and she got caught a few times, which was kind of funny, but she figured it out in the end. But it's kind of what got me interested in this game, because I heard the music and I was just like, this music is amazing. I want to listen to it all the time. But yeah, the first time I saw the spider thing, I was just like, ugh. Not about the spiders. Very much not about the spiders. If I could have changed anything, I probably would have, like, modded that to look like something else. Alright, is there a way to get past the, There we go. Alright. Go ahead and exit out of that. I just wanted to see what else was left. So, next we're going to be doing... I'm going to update the stream info before we get into it. Jenny LeClue.